Yo, Rana, and welcome to FM Tahiti. Hope you're all doing well. We're building up to the early quarterfinal against Hitiraa. As we're getting up to it, we're only a couple of days away, well, a day away. So I wanted to point something out. So last episode I mentioned we had the new faces. So you can see at the top here, this press officer, so Alessi Foana has also got a face. But this is the face of my manager, and the face of this manager is obviously the old style of faces. It's the one that game creates for you, and you can edit using the same kind of process that the vanilla version of the game creates the face, and you can see there's a bit of a difference in quality even just between sort of these two faces. So I wanted to point that out. We've got Hitiraa currently first in the Premiership. They got promoted last season into the Premiership. They're doing really well. Just signing up youth prospects on their contracts. They're doing really well. They're in good form. They've got some good players. We'll have a look at their team here. So there's their manager, Baptiste Meunier. Their captain, Fabrice Nicolas, who various caps now for the actual Tahitian national side. Vice captain is Florian Navarro. Very happy looking guy. And he looks like he's got some decent attributes. They're 30 years old there. Their key player is Francois Even. And I can only see a few of their actual attributes, but they look pretty good. And then the hot prospect there is Matthew Bonnet, who's playing for them in 23. He's 15. He must have just come through the youth intake, to be honest. Yeah, good side. Let's have a look. Who's their top goal scorer? So, top goal scorer's got 20 already. And their next closest is 11. So their top one is Thierry Martelli. Good name. Better goal scoring record. Looks like he's got good attributes for my scouting. I don't think we're likely to get him anytime soon, but they got Pascal Papon, 28. Attributes don't look particularly stunning, but he's got 11 goals in the Premiership. You can't really argue with that. And then who's next? Frank Prevost. Who again looks quite good. He's alright there. Got a few goals spread across various competitions. Going to be difficult. So we're back in just 1 second for the actual match itself. Alright then, let's get on to selecting the team. We've only faced each other once, and that's in the league so far. Because obviously they're in the Championship last season, we're in the Premiership that season. It's just been this one season where we had the one match against them, and they beat us. Let's have a look. How badly did that one go? It's 3-1. Papon got 2 of his goals, Remy Delavine scored, and then Esaku got 1 for us. So let's see how we can do against the Scum. They're Scum because they're the team my brother used to play as in the network game, and they need putting in their place. Right, we need to sort the squad out. There's various issues. Esaku's injured, which is why we've got Morris starting. We need Parmentier in, I think. Probably for Solly Muavesi, who's quite tired. Who else should we bring in? Vea. Bring Vea in for Fapuli. Honey on the right. What do you want? Fapo. So Fapo is a 17-year-old. Played a few games. He's got about 12 appearances in the league, and he's got what? 6.69. Honey, 8, 9. Has played more. We'll go with Honey for that one. On the left, we're going to bring in Jacob Uenaki, and then we've got Hemalota Talia Uli as the backup. Okay, that's the back done. Renard's going to play in the defensive midfield position because he's been doing pretty well this season. Morris on the left we have to have. Now do we want Atuiaki or do we want Olivetti Tuafangaloka? It's kind of tight between the two of them attribute wise. Tatuaki, 10 appearances, 1 goal, no assists, so not an impressive record. And Olivetti has played a lot more this season, he's got 6 assists. Let's bring Olivetti in. Tahiti Tualu is going to play just behind Tahoni and Vakatapu, so I'm totally fine with that. The other issue we've got is Fairtani Vea is really tired, so we're going to have to bring potentially someone on for him. We don't really have much cover in the centre of defence. It's probably going to have to be Nasio Pulu who comes on towards the kind of second half. Let's go. Let's see how this goes. I have a feeling probably badly, because they are such a strong side, having such a good season. But it is the Cup, anything can happen. This is another reason why the face pack's amazing, when you see this all kind of filled in, and you can see in the background of the stadium some of the flags with the logos on that I've put in the game and stuff. It just adds an extra level to it. They're going 4-4-2. Got Martelli and Prevost. Martelli's the danger man. I'm not going to do anything special just yet. Same with the underdogs. Didn't work. Fascinating contest. Natural choice. Yeah, he's good. I would much rather have Jordan Esiku playing than Morris, to be honest. Let's see how this goes. So Hitiraa, little island with the Marlon Brando Eco Hotel on. So Marlon Brando, when he was filming Meeting on the Bounty, and they filmed near the island, he loved it, so he bought it. So, you know, film stars do. Renard with the free kick, curled around the wall but didn't get it in. Guess there's a shot on target. Guess there's on the board for that at least. So he bought the island, eventually built a hotel there. Anarchy long throw in. Tavita. Tuafangaloka back in. Vakatapu. Reasonable move, just didn't produce anything at the end. Between the position and space he was in, that should have been a bit better. Corner goes in, Renard. Vakatapu. Vakatapu 6-7. Tavita 6-6. A lot of fairly ball players. 6-1 there. 6-3. Bounced around a bit. Okay, Thanaki going for the long throw again. Almost got through there. Bit of a deflection, back in it goes. Oh, Tavita. Hoofed it a bit towards the box, and then Tavita tried to scuff it. Remy Delavine. Tavita picks it up, goes long. Vakatapu. All 6'7" of him apparently. Tierney. Oh, he snuck in. That was poor defending. Or poor match engine, one of the two. But that'll do us. Yeah, was it Navarro? We should have done better with that. There he is, look at Navarro there. Goes across. Tahoni's completely marked out until Navarro chests it down. He's there, he's a predator. Suits the poacher role well apparently, even though we've got a deep line forward. Oh, punched out. Tavita's on the run. Catch him on the break. Oh, no one's stopping him now. Apart from that block stopped him. Yeah, that worked. Glad we're beating them so far. Navarro. I like the fact they've got possession currently. Get it out. Honey messed up there as well. Nervy from the defenders. Definitely nervy from them. Count, Tavita. Vakatapu doing some defensive work. Honey's running at him. Almost got past Caspard, but that was a good tackle. That's Fanaki going long in. Throw again. Parmentier. Almost. Bounced over one of the defenders. Good first half. I think we've had the better of it, definitely. On Renard. Parmentier almost got it in. So yeah, was it FM12 or 13 when me and my brother did the first network save, where it was just one league of about 12 to 14 teams. Rapariti Feral Cats didn't exist in that version. I was Marquesas Island, the Eruptors. He was Hitiraa, the Reefers. And we just had a really good rivalry in the game, but because of that reason, I can never play as Hitiraa. I always have to try and beat them. No favours for them. I should keep Martelli quiet, which means he's going to score in this half. Do have a defender to bring off in about 10 minutes. Because he is getting tired. Look at him there. Ball does its job. On, back. Barbear. Even. Delavan. Offside. So offside. Almost on target anyway, I think. I mean, there's a lot of players offside there, it wasn't going to go in. Right, let's make a sub and bring on Nasir. He's not a natural defender. That's not what we got him for initially. But he's what we've got with everyone else being tired. The extra games in the O League and the extra travelling have tired out the squad, I think. That's the point. Where are we actually playing this? We are playing it in our home ground. The group stage was hosted elsewhere. And then for the quarterfinals, we're back here. Going to Vita, tried to turn, but he's a bit of a tank. Even tries again. Sarfaraz knocks it over. They have had more shots than us. Give them that. Back out. Feel like I need to make some kind of sub. Let's bring Tavita on for Vakatapu, who's been a bit quiet. And then we can bring Lenny Riviera on. It's attacking midfield position. See how that does us. Renard with free kick corner. And Tavita gets you straight to Lalemand. Assuming that's Xavier Lalemand. Just looking at some of the faces. Go on, Tuamotun. Tavita picking it up. This could be theirs. Honey, I thought it was going to be second yellow. Long again. Come on. Martelli. That's got to have gone off, but apparently not. Next sub. Let's bring on Tatiaki on the right for Olivetti. Tani to Morris. Morris has been quiet. Tuamotun got to that one. Bit of a scramble. More for a bit of a scramble. Going to play long ball. What we need to be able to do. There we go. Long again. Tahoni. Tabita. Good block again, but good move. It's a good counter attack. It would be nice to sneak in an extra goal. I think we're going to get it there. As Honey can get it from the long Rory Delap-esque throw. In it goes. Nah, straight at the keeper. It's not how you do that. That was quite a good ball out. But straight on the back foot. Come on. I want to scramble at our end. Should really shout at them to stay calm, but it's a bit too late now. Okay, 1-0. Still a scrappy goal there. But it gives us the win over the Scum. Sorry, the Reefers. It is a good result. They were favourites for that. What's going on elsewhere? Wellington and Auckland playing against each other, and they've drawn, so one of the New Zealand sides will definitely be going out after this. Moa'ula beat Tupapa Marianga 3-0, so they're a good shout for going through. Magenta are 1-0 up against Solomon Warriors. So we'll come back in just a second to play the second leg of this. We've not got anything else going on in between the two. In fact, we've got Hitiraa 3 times in a row, back to back. All important games, quarterfinal, because it's the knockouts, obviously. But then we've got them away, and we need to take points off them if we were going to get anywhere near winning the title. So a key game, again, we'll probably come back for that in a different episode entirely. But back in just 1 second. Okay, so we're back for the second leg. If I repeat myself, it's because it's a couple of days since I actually last recorded. I had to take a bit of a break between the two legs, just because, you know, timings and whatnot. We've got the 1-0 advantage. Let's see what we can do with this. They're at home, so we're going to Marlon Brando Island. Augie needs to be replaced. He's suspended. So I guess we'll bring on Tongamana or another option. We've got Talia Uli. How many games has Tongamana played this season? Done about 10, 2 assists. And then Talia is about 6, 1 assist. So let's go for Tongamana. And we've got backup, I guess. And Esiku is a bit fitter, so we can put him on the bench. And Mualesi can also come onto the bench. Ooh. Not for him. There we go. It's got a bit more depth this time. It's not a huge lead, but it is a lead. So they're going to attack us, and then we can hit them on the break. The tactic's quite good at getting teams on the break. They've got Martelli again. He might be a bit more lively this match. Yep, Olivetti's going to carry on doing his thing. Keep trying to get Parmentier, keeps coming up in the news items, whether I'm interested in him. I don't want to keep his, make his loan permanent and keep him here, which I do, but I don't think I can afford him. Back at Tapu, back to Tavita, out wide to Morris. He loses it, but he is the first kind of highlight of the game. Oh, good tackle there by Morris. He tracked back. Even Tiala, Navarro, I think. Oh, look. Navarro might be from Chile. They might have actually managed to get a player from a different country in already. Aspard. Oh, it was a good shot. Good save. Good shot. He is tiny, isn't he? Compared to our players. There goes Delavine. Just over. Good. Captivea. I think he's going to go long. Predictable. It's what we like to do. Oh, come on, stop him. It was a good attempt to get to the ball there by Martelli. Right, where's Navarro? On that side, Sassars. Renard almost. Barbie away. Action-packed. Opening a few minutes. Renard, let's see if you can get this in. Tavita, is he going to do anything? Back out wide, Renard back in, Morris in again. Recycling it, but it's gone back to them for the free kick. Navarro, no, he's from Tahiti, Florian Navarro. I think there is at least one team that has managed to sign someone from outside of Polynesia. Start to bring other names in. Oh, they're all fired up, that's not a good sign. What should I go for? Courage? Yeah. See what happens when we encourage them. Frustrated, okay. Apparently that was the wrong thing to do. Ooh, snuck in. Martelli getting it. Not what we wanted to see. Only trying to move now, but who's there? Who's number 4? Armentier. Right, but it's one apiece then. Both home goals. Pretty sure away goals count in this one. Renard back. One Vakatapu. Chase it down. Can't be arsed, can he? They're back on the counter. Go and get in. Let's look at the match stats. They're going to be, yeah, we've had 1 shot to their 7. We've been quite as planned. I thought that was in for a second. I thought it was one of those wonder shots. We can bring on Esaku. Will be reasonable shout, I think. Not happy? There we go, it's fired up. That works. Alwyn's still doing okay, but he's a bit tired. Let's bring on Esaku right now. And see if this will do the job. They're already on the attack from the off, but it is the starting highlight. Cleared by Honey. Cleared long. Okay, there we go. Long throw by Honey. Well, longish. And Vakatapu's lost it. Away it goes. Vakatapu almost made it. Ooh, and a knock for the left back. They did say he was unfit beforehand, but there we go. Bring on the young fullback instead from our youth intake. Not this year's, but last year's youth intake. See what he can do. Short passing play, I don't think so. It goes long. Tahiti back out. Back in it goes. Nope, no joy there. Let's bring on Riviera for Vakatapu and bring Tahiti up to be the target man instead. So 6'6" instead of 6'7" for that. Nine minutes to get something to stop us from going to extra time. Tahiti. Oh, that would have done it. Would have done it for us. We'd have been in and ahead then. It's going to be cleared out, I think. Vea to Riviera. That was our best chance that we've had. I think it's the only clear-cut chance we've had, according to this. Tahiti nodded on. For himself, almost. Should have had Tahiti in that target man role from the off, by the looks of it. On Tahiti. Cross. Tony's got no one but Esaku, and Esaku just smacks it against him. Now they're on the attack. Clear it, get rid of this. Long, but aimless. Long again, Esaku. You get past his man, get in. Olivet, oh, disallowed, yeah. To be fair, he was a good couple of yards off compared to everyone else. There, it's offside from there. Look at that. Of course he was in space. Renard. Well taken by the keeper. Now Prevost is there for the goal. Martelli. They've done us. Oh, good save. That would have been gutting. Absolutely gutting. Right. We have been the better team. That's towards the end of that second half. Came alive. There to Riviera. Hard along. Doesn't make it. Good tackle. Don't know what the rules are in terms of whether away goals count or not and whether they count in extra time. I think away goals count up until extra time, if I remember correctly from looking around. Should I just check that? Or Tahiti. It's in. We'll ignore that. It doesn't matter if we're winning 2-1. It doesn't matter what the away goals means. It's from the counter essentially. Riviera digs that out. Tahiti doesn't need any help. Warmed up with the other one he missed. And then it goes. On. They're going to push hard now. One go long. I need to make a sub just to try and... Oh, almost. Martelli's really good. He moves really well. Kind of player I want to buy. Bring in. He could replace Tahoni for us long term. Long term. Tahoni's only 26. Martelli's what, 23? So he won't be that much of a replacement. Tactics. Any sub? Oh no, we've made all our subs. That's fine. No subs we need to make then. Olivetti just a little dig at him. Full house at Marlon Brando Park as well. 500 capacity. Oh, Tahoni. Oh, he's wasted that. That would have put us clear and through without any shadow of a doubt. There are 20 away fans who've come to watch this match. Much history being made for the club. Renard goes long, Tony brings it down, Tavita's through, little spin. Oh, if he'd scored that, that would have been amazing. I think I might need to start keeping like a goal highlight reel for some of the strikers now. Go on, Renard. Esaku. Oh, it's saved well. Bit scrambly. And we've gone back into the ascendancy, haven't we, with 19 shots to their 17. Even got a little bit more possession than them. Tahiti just over. On blow the whistle now. Tahiti brings it down. Riviera's taken down. Kind of want them to waste time, but I never have my team set on time wasting because I always get worried that we're going to cock it up. Don't even need to take it. So there we go. We squeeze through with Tavita's extra time goal. Good work by Tahiti. Hero, man of the hour. Let's see who we might get. Yeah, people probably had written us off. So we could potentially have Moaula, because they won 3-2 on aggregate, even though Tupapa got 2 this match. Solomon Warriors also managed to win and overturn the deficit against Magenta. And then Auckland City squeezed through. Was it Auckland City that we played? So we've beaten Auckland City in the past, so I feel confident against any of those teams that we get. Let's just do the press conference real quick. I am delighted. It is a brilliant feeling. Don't really care. I think he was clearly offside. I'm not going to complain about that. Renard was involved in everything. He is a top quality player. Made the correct call. It hurts me to say it. Prison. There we go. Oh, so apparently I skipped straight over it when I was doing all the rest of it. Good. Glad I managed to kind of ratchet up the tension for that one. So we're playing the Solomon Warriors in the semi-finals, Sunday the 18th. What does that do to our schedule? Ooh. I'm going to have to do an O-League double header and then probably do this Hitiraa match separately as a different one, so there'll be a bit of a kind of divergence. But in the league, we've got 4 games left. We're 4th, 7 points behind first place. They're 2 games in hand, so actually. And in the O-League, check out the rules again. So semi-finals 2 legs. No money. It's the final 2 legs or 1? Just 1. In the past, in previous versions of FM, it had been 2 legs. So we're kind of 3 matches away potentially from getting into the Club World Championship and winning our first continental title, and maybe, depending on how the league goes, 4 away from the title. So we're getting there. So thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon.